With me here in the kitchen is Chef Ayola of AY Subs. And when you hear a 4-course meal in one, you definitely know that Chef Ayola is in the building. So this morning we are making something very interesting. It's a whole lot. And she calls it seasoned potatoes with fish cakes, eggs, and sauce. Eggs and sauce, guys. All right, and on your screen right there are the ingredients, but let's run through them one more time.
Okay. So we're just having regular not Irish potatoes, sorry. As you can tell, I'm not completely there yet this morning. Okay. But yeah, we're having sweet potatoes done as wedges, and we just season it and grill it. So when I say wedges, I'm just going to cut it a bit bigger than the regular chip size, and I will parboil it a little bit because we don't have all day to wait for it to get grilled in the oven. Okay. I'll season it and toss it in the oven till it gets done. Okay. And then we'll make our fish cakes. We have to boil this fish first, debone it, and then I'll explain the process of making the fish cakes as we go along.
So what are we using? What are the ingredients you're working with for the fish cakes?
Okay, we're using flours, onions, a little bit of garlic, seasoning cubes, and that's it, really, and an egg. Okay. And then we'll form it into like a little patty, like a burger bun. Okay. And then we fry it.
I told you guys earlier that today's breakfast is a whole lot. It's a wholesome meal. All right, so what about the eggs and then our sauce?
You know me and sauces now. I always like to do a little bit of something spicy on the side because I'm a chili head. Okay. So I'm just going to make the eggs as basic as possible. Okay. And then I'll do a side sauce just in case, the fish cakes get a bit, overpowering. You kind of need something to melt the sweet potatoes. Okay. That's where the eggs and the sauce comes in. Okay, so can we just get to work? Because there's a whole lot. It's not.
That needs a lot of explaining, apparently. But let's get to it. Because I see that you're working with Irish potatoes here and sweet potatoes. So I'm not exactly sure.
I always get carried away. I always get carried away.
Are we using potatoes?
This is our main. This is our main stuff. Okay. But I was just going to show you behind closed doors how to make like a fishy mash.
All right, great. Great.
That's yes, So right now what I'm doing is essentially trying to make sure this fish is as clean as possible.
So can we use any kind of fish basically for this?
As long as it's easy to debone, because I find like a lot of fishes are very hard to debone. Titus is very, very
easy.
He has a lot of fish.
Guys, please shower.
Oh, you don't want to
shower.
You don't want to
have bones in it.
Even croaker, I don't think croaker is as good as mackerel.
But croaker is not bad.
It's a very light fish.
And it's a pretty healthy fish.
It is what it is. It's fish.
Right.
It's fish. But yeah, you can use...
So what are you using the flour for, though?
I'm using it to cake up the fish.
Oh, okay.
Like, how when like when you have crab cakes or prawn cakes, it has like a crispy finish.
It actually kind of puts it in perspective what exactly you want to do with the flour.
Exactly, Mundo.
All right. So what are we starting with exactly?
Okay, what I'm trying to do, this is frozen, by the way. All right. My hands are like so cold, but
okay, do you need me to help you out with anything?
Essentially, okay, what you can do is actually get a bit of water in the pan so that we can start boiling the fish. I've basically cleaned most of it. Okay. So you just need water to rinse this out? Yes, and to put on the fire to start heating up a little bit. Right. So you put a bit of salt. I'll do that for you. A little bit of salt. How much water do you need?
Little water.
Half of that. Sorry, darling.
Like really hot.
My God, my hands are very cold.
Oh yeah, that's AY Subs for you. She knows how to do that kind of thing. She knows how to put her hand through fire, and it just goes in.
But I don't work well with cold stuff. Imagine that.
Yeah, right. What planet are you from, though? Like, seriously?
Okay, then you can put like a stock cube and a little bit of salt in the water.
Okay, so I'm just going to do that for you.
Thank you.
I don't see salt here, though. What is salt?
Somewhere.
Maybe you forgot that. It's fine. Okay, so
just a little bit of salt, not too much, because you'll get overpowering.
How many cubes?
Just one.
Okay, just one. So
because fish is very light, so if we get carried away with the seasoning, it will become salty.
True.
Yeah. So I'm just I've just rinsed that. This is the third time I'm rinsing this, by the way. Okay. So I'm just gonna chuck that in. You can even break it up if you wanted to, because you're gonna end up deboning it. You don't need the shape to get retained. Okay. Yeah, and I don't like this bit. I don't know why people do that.
When we're done boiling the fish, when it's ready, we're going to wrap it in flour?
No, we're going to debone it.
Debone it?
Yeah, we have to take out all the bones and mash it up into small bits. Then we'll put it in a bowl, put half an egg, which is very tricky. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk all 3 eggs first, take a little bit of it and pour it in the fish. Okay. Dice a bit of onions, a little bit of garlic, season it a little bit, and then put a bit of flour and make it into like a flat patty. That's it, really.
All right. That's a whole lot going on the show this morning. Breakfast this morning is going to be lit,
Amen,
guys.
amen, amen to that.
It's going to be lit. Well, we have to go on a quick commercial break, people. Stay with us this morning on the show. It's a wholesome meal we're serving you with this morning as breakfast and on your screen right there at Ingredient. So, AY Soaps.
Yes.
What's up?
What's up?
All right, so no, my brain's not shutting down right now. So can we just get to where we're at right now? Because the preparation for this meal is a whole lot, people.
Okay,
just so you know.
We're basically done. I'm
With
trying
the
to
fish.
figure out, which one we can just show.
Okay.
In case, people just can't actually debone a fish.
Wow.
So
I don't think anyone...
There's a technique to this,
Oh, there is? Are you showing us the technique? Are you teaching us
I will
the technique?
try.
Because I've been doing a lot of, I just incorporated fish into Elsie's diet.
Okay.
So I've been deboning a lot of fish.
Okay.
So I'm just going to, maybe you have a special technique for your own.
There's a way that they teach you how to fillet fish, like professionally, like in cooking school and stuff. But usually you have to do it before you boil it, or before you don't even cut the fish at all.
Okay.
So from what I understand, I don't know if you can see this fish. This is like the middle fish.
Okay.
And then if you look at it, you can see that the bone line goes like this.
Yeah.
So we know that Titus, the bone is like this. So we can never do anything that would essentially not take us to bone like that. And then if the fish was whole, we'll cut off the fins on the side.
Okay.
But we'll cut off the fins and make sure we cut off a little bit of the fish, like part of the fish we cut off.
Put it this way so that people can see
So if I was going to cut that with
Okay.
a knife before I actually started boiling it, I would have gone as far as this. But Nigerians will tell you that you just wasted
a whole lot of
someone's
fish, actually. That's me. I'm going to say that.
So, like, what should happen is if the fish is how we think it is, there should be no bone left here. And we know that the bone is in the middle. So if I open that up now, as we all know,
It's easier to take off the fish.
The bone is going to stay together in the middle. We should have that one got away.
Okay. That's the one that got away.
Yeah. Something that always has to spoil your shine when you're trying to show off.
Right.
It just didn't work out.
Okay.
I'll show you guys next time. And Titus is in
Okay. So,
cheap fish.
Okay, so what do we do with that quickly?
I'm going to try and debone it. And what I was saying was, seeing as we're still waiting for, we're going to have to wait for our fish to cool down before we do our fish cakes. So what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to show the viewers how to do another type of fish cake, but we're going to use potatoes and fish.
Okay.
So
I'm going to make use of flour as well.
yes.
And what's the lime here for?
For fish? I don't know. Lime goes better with fish, and because I'll have a little bit of whole pieces left over, I figured that whoever the guest is might be really posh. I want to drizzle a bit of lime on it.
Okay. So can we quickly show our viewers how to make your fish cake? But this time it's a potato fish cake.
Okay, I beg you do me a favor.
I'm using Irish potatoes because it's almost ready.
Do me a favor, please.
What do you need?
I need you to please help me strain out the potatoes.
Strain out. That's take out the water.
The Irish potatoes, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So can we just walk through the process quickly?
Okay.
Of what we're gonna do?
All right. I've got some eggs that are broken into a bowl here.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is, because I only need a little bit, because I'm only gonna show the viewers like a little portion. Can you help me whisk the eggs, and then we'll probably just take out like 1 tablespoon of egg and put it in the fish.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So guys, just in case you're just joining us, because Ayola is making me work my hands off, basically.
It's not that bad.
Well, we're making seasoned potatoes, fish cakes, eggs, and sauce. I'm sure we can all make eggs and
exactly.
sauce. So we're focusing on how to make the fish cakes this morning.
Okay, while you're doing that for me,
okay.
I'm gonna try and incorporate. Don't do this at home, by the way, because my hands don't work. Like, it's hot, but don't try it at home.
They don't work for cold stuff, but they work for hot stuff.
Yes, I'm just gonna try and, and Emma, I think you were right. Some of these potatoes are not as soft as I would like them, but I can find some to use.
Okay. Because I know very much
hot.
that Irish potatoes actually take a while before
It does.
they're cooked.
It does, but
Okay.
so
All right. Okay. So once that is ready, what next do we do?
a little
right.
bit of egg.
Okay, so guys, quickly we have to go on a quick commercial break. I'm sorry, we got so carried away here in the kitchen this morning. Wake Up Nigeria, stay with us.
So should I just
So like I
pour
said, it's
some
a whole
on?
song.
Or, sorry.
Yeah.
No, you want to do it?
AY
Please
will
do
do
it.
that.
You do it.
I'll just put it on the side for them, just in case you guys don't like chilies.
So are we
It's a bit
making
spicy.
scrambled
On the
eggs?
side, yeah.
I love spicy.
Yes, we're just doing a
Ooh, this
basic
looks-
egg for them.
Smells
Whatever, you can do whatever you want
fantastic.
at this point.
I'm getting in the Christmas
What are we
spirit.
supposed to do with the lime?
I like
You can
this.
drizzle it on fish. Lime
Okay.
goes really well with fish. And all this has fish in it. So this is the one at the bottom is a fish and potato cake. The one at the top is just pure fish cake.
Enough with the
With
talking.
seasoned.
Let's have you guys try this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Stuff from anywhere.
You like some
Okay, I
eggs?
think I would start. I have an idea.
I think Mike, Yomi,
Okay,
and
hold
I
on.
will, deal with those eggs later.
Sorry,
I'm just saying.
sorry.
I don't know, man.
Sorry, excuse me.
Oh no, AY, why?
Already?
Why? Yeah, they're ready. See falling of hands now.
All right, so we have to round off the show now while this
I need to give you
exciting-
this. Celebrate.
You know what?
See why you need to come here.
Thank you.
Yeah.